full self-drive autopilot. This is what it is. So I don't have my hand on the steering wheel. If I do anything, I just kind of rest it. But notice it's going to automatically get over here. It's going to turn on its turn signal by itself. And it's going to look, make sure it's safe. Automatically goes. And it's just going to follow this line and drive around. Obviously, if the car in front of us is going too slow, it'll automatically pass it. What's also nice is it'll see all the street signs, everything coming up. So it'll detect that there's cars coming off the off-ramp and automatically move over. So you can kind of just sit here. Another cool feature while you're driving. Listen to Metallica. And I was listening to Red Hot Chili Peppers. And it'll pull and listen to Metallica station. Obviously I got the volume turned down, but kind of just cool features. It saw that street sign as you saw. There's a car right there, which is right there. So full self-drive and then the autopilot. They're similar, but the autopilot will not pass cars. If it sees cars, it'll just follow behind them. So if they go 10 miles an hour in a 70 mile an hour zone, you're only going to go 10 miles an hour. With full self-drive, it'll automatically pass it, so you don't have to worry about it. So as you can see, we just passed that car. It says we're in the fast lane. Let's move over. So automatically moves over. Really cool feature. And it does all these turns. It does everything. It just stays in the middle of the road perfectly. And like I said, if you're not touching the steering wheel, it's going to give you put a little slight turning force on it. Flashes blue. You barely touch the steering wheel, like so. And that's it. Very comfortable ride, very smooth, very easy to use. You know, all while you're driving. Let's say you want to see what this Willow Bend Golf Club is. You can click on it, just like Google Maps. You can navigate to it, you can call them, or you can browse the web. So let's browse the web. I want to know about this place. Never been golfing there. Take a minute to load. Don't mind me, the shakiness is me holding my phone to record this. Well, there you go. So then you can browse the web all while it's literally driving. So, and yeah, you can browse up and go do whatever you want. So kind of cool. If you want to just go back to regular driving, there you go. If you want to see it in the world view or closer map, there you go. You can do that. If you want to see stoplights and traffic, you can see there's a red light. If you want to see charging stations, you can click charging stations. So a really cool feature. Those are some new add-ins that they just put on. I kind of like that view. So it's not too bad. Very smooth ride. Just kind of takes you to your destination. So like for me, I have as you can see, I have 21 minutes left to go to my destination for work. It's about 28 miles one way. It basically fully drives me there. The only thing I have to do is if it's a 90-degree left turn or right turn. Currently, I still have to do that. That push is supposed to come out sometime this year, this summer, still from Tesla. Really looking forward to it, but for the daily commute that I'm on, which is pretty much highway and interstate, it does it all for me. So I like it. You get really bored, you can still come here. Let's go to music. Draw it up. Let's say you want to do karaoke instead of just listen to music. You go to karaoke and you want to listen to Bohemian Rhapsody. There you go. I am a passenger. We're going to keep it on there. And see, the car is automatically moving over because this car in front of me is not going the speed limit of what I told it to. So there you go. While it's loading, that's perfect for this song. Is this real life or is this just a fantasy? Kind of cool. So, and anytime you want to cancel out, listen to Red Hot Chili Peppers. I'm gonna go right back. Want to play with some toys, Sketchpad, pet romance. You go to Sketchpad, play some tic-tac-toe. So if you had a passenger, which I currently don't, you can play some tic-tac-toe. And it's moving over on its own. Doesn't like how slow that car's going. And probably pretty soon we have our exit. Yep. So it automatically makes sure it's ready for the exits, which is nice. Another cool feature, zero emissions, random testing. Santa Rainbow Road. All these little different things that you can do all while driving. Obviously, you already know about browsing the web. So this semi is going a little slow. It's doing this whole turn. So a lot of the YouTubers that watch my videos, specifically on the Tesla, not the Hellcat, ask me what's the farthest trip I go. Well, I'm in Wichita, Kansas area, and I still go back to Wisconsin, which is where I originally got my Hellcat. So that's about 750 miles. It literally, other than, like I said, a left or right turn, which is rare when you're driving pretty much interstate, unless you're getting off to go to a charging station. I've driven 750 miles one way, all in my Tesla. Basically 3 stops because I get about 300 miles to a charge, and it does it very well. I actually prefer driving a Tesla over a regular internal combustion engine car. Even my Hellcat, I love my Hellcat, but I do that because it's so convenient. You know, when you have a 12-hour drive, it doesn't even feel like you're driving for 12 hours. You can sit there, catch up on emails, talk on the phone, hands-free, video conference with people. You can still kind of do your work, but, you know, as long as you're still paying attention to the road a little bit, it's doing everything for you. So I'm not saying don't pay attention to what you're doing and fall asleep. I'm saying you still got to pay attention, but it gives you a little bit more opportunity where you're not directly focused 100% on everything that's going on, where you get tired and fatigued like you are in a normal car when you're driving. The other cool feature is when you're in big cities, so Kansas City, Topeka, Chicago, stuff like that. The car is basically doing all the turns and driving and making sure you're in the right lanes, which is a awesome feature. And I really like that because that's one less thing that you have to be stressed out about. There you go. Here's some street cones. It sees that we're in road construction. Just moving over. And of course, road construction road. So no, I like it, and as you saw, it did that whole turn by itself, which was nice. That's a pretty good sized turn, give you a good idea. But really convenient car. The charging aspect is another question I get. You know, how long are you sitting there? By the time you take a restroom break, grab a soda, grab some food, whatever you prefer, you know, you're talking at least 5-10 minutes. Usually it's about 15 minutes to do a charge, sometimes a little longer. It really depends on where you're at in your charge cycle. Like if your battery's completely near empty, so you've gotten your full 300 miles in this Model 3, it might take 20 minutes, maybe a little longer. Just really depends. Also depends on the superchargers that they have. But for the most part, you know, 15-20 minutes. But nothing like coming back to your car. You can watch movies. The other nice feature, you know, here's Emporia. That was my last supercharge cost, you know, to drive, $2.99. How often can you drive from Wichita to basically Kansas City, which is where I was going, to the Tesla service center to check out other cars. How often can you do that for $2.99? Probably not going to happen. So, really cool. My average daily cost on my electric bill, I don't have it with me, but it's approximately between $1 a day to $2 a day for my daily driving. So let's say driving this car, and I've only had it since December, to give you an idea how many miles I drive with work, 17,000. So months-ish, somewhere around there. I'm trying to think. When you think about it in that aspect, I drive a lot of miles. My average electric cost at home charging is maybe $30 a month, maybe a little less, roughly. So I didn't really increase a lot on my electric bill, and it's not really noticeable, but when I compare it to last year, that's about the best average or number I can get. And that, to me, is extremely cheap compared to what I normally spend. I typically spend in my F-150 about $350 to $450, depending on gas prices. So now that gas prices are cheaper, I get that all the time. Well, gas prices are really cheap. It makes sense to have an ICE car. Well, yeah, it does. I have one as well. But it's not cheaper than a Tesla by a long shot. There is no maintenance on these cars. I never have to use the brake. The car automatically stops, so I'm not wearing that out. So if anything, it'll be a tire, and that's it. And windshield wiper fluid. Doesn't cost that much. No oil changes, no nothing. And when you look at gas prices right now, my truck would have cost me probably $200 a month to drive. Well, I'm again getting this for $30, so it's still $170 savings compared to the $300, $400 before. So I'm still happy. Looking forward to the Cybertruck. Looking forward to other vehicles that are coming out of Tesla. Definitely looking forward to the Roadster. Looks like we might have some competition with some Ford electric Mustang, the Cobra Jet. So, you know me, I'm really big into racing. So I posted those videos on the Ford. I don't have loyalty to just one brand. I've got a Hellcat. I love my car, 1,400 horsepower. Got a lot of videos on that. Need some more subscribers for it. And I love Tesla. I mean, you can't beat a car that basically drives yourself. The problem with all the other electric cars that I see that are coming out, so like Porsche and everyone else, the Taycan, Nikola, they're not going to have this full self-driving option. Maybe in the future, but they're long behind what Tesla already has. So if I ever get another electric vehicle, I'm just saying it's going to be a Tesla again, guaranteed, because nobody else out there. Yeah, they might be faster, maybe a little more luxurious, maybe the seams match up, but they're not a software company or tech company like Tesla is. So I'm still probably going to go Tesla. That Roadster is going to be amazing. And if you listen to the videos and some of the comments that Elon suggests, that's just the base model that they're showing you. So let's see what the high-end model is. Get some SpaceX rockets in there. Well, this is a long video. That's it. Please like, subscribe, and comment. Let me know if you have any questions on this Autopilot. I'll be more than happy to answer any and all questions. Greatly appreciate it. Thank you to all my subscribers. Have a great day.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about!